because it's a sealed deal on Saturday or on Friday night that you guys just made history. Does that have any impact on like, hey, look, we dropped 6 of 6 in the semis. That sucks. But we just did something that nobody else has ever done.
Yeah. I think it was more, I don't know if we even, because I think we were up by quite a few points, and then all of a sudden we were down by 12 points or something like that. Because I will put four in the finals or something. Because we were just in such a good spot. I knew we had knew, that we had 10 All Americans, but the goal was to win it. We hadn't won it yet. Like, so I don't know if we even thought about the 10 All Americans at that point, right? It was like, we got to find a way to win this thing. Like, that's it. Then when we started rolling the next morning and we knew we were going to win this thing, then I think that's more when it set in that we not only did we win it, but we won it the way we did. There wasn't one guy. I think that the thing that's special about that there wasn't one guy who was sitting in the sidelines bumming because yeah, we won a national title, but this guy wasn't on the podium. I think that's what's so special about it. Winning it with the 10 All Americans the way we did, that everyone was a part of it and a contributor and was on the podium.
Let me ask you this though. If you remember, and it's been a few years now, if you can
Yeah.
remember, what was the difference between the atmosphere in the warm-ups before session 4 as opposed to before that Saturday morning session? What were the warm-ups like?
Yeah, I think so. Again, there was excitement in the air. We were like we knew that we could still win this thing. It was like kind of like how even we talked about earlier, like just solely like focused business, this and that. I feel like we were just free. We were laughing, we were joking around. Not that we weren't focused, but it was like we were just excited that like, hey, we're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna go out and get it. We're gonna take it. Like no one was worried about, okay, we're already all on the podium. Now we just got to come together, do our part, go win matches, and win this thing. I feel like there wasn't as stressful as it probably could have been, or
Mhm.
we've seen at times. Nobody felt the
Sure.
pressure. We were just going to go out and compete and do it for each other and do it for you know all of our fans and all the past guys that had come before us. It was a really relaxed, like just hey, let's have fun, let's go out, let's do this thing.
Mm. Do you take any of that as a lesson in what you do now?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think again throughout my career as an athlete from early on till the end, like I learned to relax a little bit and not put so much individual pressure in some of that. And that's a lot about what I talk to my athletes about. Like, hey, I know we're competitors. I know the ultimate goals to stand on the top of the podium. I know we want to win every match, but let's forget about those things. When we're training, when we're doing those type of things, like we know, like I gotta put the time in. I gotta focus. I gotta work on these things. But when we step out and compete, love the process. Like I talk about it with all of our guys, fall in love with the process, not the wins or losses, not trying to be the best all the time. Let's fall in love with the process and get better at wrestling, get better at competing, get better at. And I think when you do that, you get rid of the stressors of the wins and the losses. And so I think that's, you know, again, like things didn't go perfect that year, right? We
No.
were we were supposed to have, I think maybe three or four guys were supposed to win in the semis, right? Be in the finals. It didn't go perfect, but it was like okay, like it's just part of the process. All right. Let's didn't go great that night. Let's just take our next best step forward and go do what we know we're capable of. And I think I learned, I think we learned a lot there. And as my career went as an athlete, and then now as a coach, I think when things don't happen the way they're supposed to, but there's still some unbelievable positives in it. You know what I mean? I think you can learn a lot from it and say, okay, like something happens. I lose a match. It's not the end of the world. Let's refocus. Let's, figure it out. What went wrong? Okay, let's make the adjustments and move forward.